It is my honor at this time to present a special guest that is here with us today. As you have already heard, we've had a lot of policy conversations about the impacts of funding for disability services, and we've also had even specific comments come up today and yesterday about the impacts of local pressures. And I think there was even specific comments that were made about local minimum wage. Well, we really do have a true champion with us right now for the IDD community in California for a couple of reasons. One, for what he's already done for us, and one, for what he's trying as hell to do for us again this year. So I want to introduce and give a little note about Assemblymember Chris Holden. He represents the North San Gabriel Valley area district, and prior to that, he was a city council member in the city of Pasadena. And since he came into the assembly, he has interacted a lot with our community down in the LA area, with providers and families and individuals down there. And as we were being impacted greatly by the increase in minimum wage at local regions, where the state was not reimbursing it, and just this enormous disparity in funding, that there had to be some type of critical, what we call bridge funding, for that to happen. There was one person, kind of a lone wolf, in the assembly, crying this out, and it was Assemblymember Holden. And he pushed it so hard and pretty much single-handedly got it passed through the budget process and through Governor Brown, which was never an easy task. And the end result is that shortly now, there will be, he got past millions, and we're expecting $40-ish or so million to be injected into our community to address that critical gap between the higher local minimum wages in cities like LA, San Diego, San Francisco, etc., and what the state pays. And it's incredible that somebody takes on that effort all by themselves for the community. Additionally, we've been talking a lot about what has to happen this year, statewide. And then we've been talking, what you're taking to the Capitol tomorrow, that should be about an 8% ask across the board, $290-ish million, and how the state cannot do nothing this year. Well, it's Assemblymember Chris Holden, who is a co-author on a letter that has been sent and presented to the Assembly Budget Committee saying this has to happen this year. So there is no greater champion in the legislature right now than Assemblymember Chris Holden. It's my pleasure to introduce him to you. Please give him a big standing round of applause.
Thank you. I just want you to know that you're not in it alone. And we recognize that there's a tremendous underfunded need. And you're here today, and now we get to hand the baton back off to you, because I think we've been able to establish within this administration the priority of making sure that we start to stabilize this industry, because for so long you were sort of hit and put in a position where the people that need your services were going to go without. We can't have you closing your doors. We can't have you not in a position to continue to provide the services. And I gotta say, as I said to you before, a real shout out to you, because you do appreciate and recognize the importance of minimum wage and making sure that employees are properly compensated. But at the same time, you need the resources in order to provide those increases, especially if you happen to represent areas that are very high income areas. And so we wanted to make sure we got something going last year. Actually, I tried the year before too, but something going last year, and with the matching funds, it's going to come to roughly $50 million from last year's effort. This year, we're going after the 8% increase, which was explained to you that equates to around $290 million. With the matching funds to that, that's roughly an additional $500 million with federal dollars. So it's real money. And what we want to make sure, we were certainly making the point to Bill Ting, who is the budget chair in the Assembly, but also to Holly Mitchell, who's also a good friend and gets this as well, who's the budget chair in the Senate. So you have two people who are in very critical positions who get this and understand the importance. And I must say, the other two individuals on this letter, Jim Frazier from the Northern California area, and Devin Mathis. So it's a bipartisan effort. And I can tell you that at no time in my 6 years that I've been here in Sacramento in the Assembly have we had any vote that involved the developmental disability community that did not get unanimous support, bipartisan support from both chambers. We were not as fortunate in getting the kind of support that we were hoping that the governor would give at the time, but we're very optimistic that Gavin Newsom is going to approach this issue with a clear and keen understanding of what we're really trying to accomplish and how best to get there. So I want to thank you because you're toiling away every day. And just know that you do have support. It's not just myself, but there are other members of the legislature who are very committed to making sure that this time around that we're very successful at getting you stabilized. And then, of course, even then, we're going to continue to focus on what your needs are going forward. But I thank you for the kind words. I thank you for the support. And certainly, we're in it together, as I say, and we're looking forward to having great success. And just know that we're not going to stop, and I do have, I've said this before to other groups, probably more in my community, that my niece has Down syndrome. And so, I would say that I would be just as passionate if Gabby was not, and my sister-in-law were not dealing with the day-to-day needs that are important to her, to be strong and to be clear that she has a future and a life that she can handle on her own, and she'll be prepared to do so, and you help her do that. But obviously, having someone I can look over at and know that she needs to champion too. And so I'm happy to champion for my niece Gabby, but for all of you and all the young men and women throughout the state who really rely on your services and your commitment and your dedication. So I thank all of you.
We thank you for your dedication and advocacy on behalf of people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. Thank you so much.